Israel stops his attack.
And speaking of what you just mentioned, let me put that out on our screens. This is a statement from the Iranian foreign minister, and I quote, "I will have serious consultations with President Putin on Monday. Iran has a strategic partnership with Russia. I am going to Moscow this afternoon to meet Putin." This is what Ambassador Sikri has just alluded to, which is this information that is coming from the Iranian foreign minister. Now, then the question is to discuss what? Either Putin says, listen, I've already got my hands full. Okay, I've been borrowing missiles from you. There's X I can do to help you. I'm actually equally upset with the status quo, but right now it's a better thing to just back off and live to fight another day. Either he could say that, or he could say that no, if we give up now, then we start losing everywhere. Because remember, Iran gets and has been getting, under sanctions from the US, a lot of foreign funding which primarily has come from China via Russia. So if you see it from the Israeli side, if you say that Hamas and Hezbollah, where would they get their money from? And the answer is it was coming routed through Qatar. The Qataris have plenty of money of their own, but the Israelis firmly believe it wasn't the Qataris funding it solely. They were simply routing the money from the Iranians. Now, the Iranians are oil rich but cash poor. It's called asset rich, cash poor. So, where were the Iranians getting the money from? The Iranians were getting money to the tune of $400 billion from the Chinese in the past 4 years. Now, you have a very interesting conundrum, and let me address that conundrum with Sumit and Mr. Lali. Sumit, now it is the puzzle pieces, the chessboard pieces seem pretty clear, and I am a believer that this is exactly what happened. That while Operation Sindoor was going on, Asim Munir struck a deal with the Trump administration to play the role of a Trojan horse. Immediately after Sindoor ended, he got his money from the IMF loan. He got good tidings from Trump, who equated India and Pakistan, claimed to have gotten a ceasefire, basically made it look like Pakistan had come off very well. Exactly a week later, the same Asim Munir travels to Iran to strengthen military cooperation. He meets with the Chief of General Staff. He meets with the Iranian Air Force Chief. He exchanges gifts with them. He gets full military honors. A parade is held for Asim Munir as Field Marshal. The Iranians now suspect that Asim Munir gifted a wristwatch to Major General Baghchi, and that wristwatch, they suspect, had a tracking device which enabled, ironically, the Israelis to take out the Chief of Defense Staff of Iran exactly 14 days later, and exactly 4 days after that, Asim Munir was sitting in the White House having lunch. So, are you a believer that Asim Munir has been Agent Munir?
If I can summarize it, first of all, thank you for having me on your show. I think you have summed it beautifully. I must compliment you. Exactly, he is what Pakistani generals do. Everything is up for sale. It's a Hira Mandi. You just have to put the right bow and the right person. Everything is up for sale. Look, what you rightly said, he went to Iran, then the general dies. Then you see, when Trump comes back from G7, till that time, he's cooling his heels in Four Seasons. Then immediately he's called up. No photo ops, no press, no coverage, no handshake movements. Trump has a couple of words for him, and what does he do? Close the airspace with Iran, done. Close the border with Iran, done. Stop inter-sharing with Iran, done. Make sure you don't give your bomb or any assets to Iran, done. And especially after that meeting, 5 hours after that, Ishaq Dar makes a statement. He says the atomic bomb or the Islamic bomb of Pakistan is for Pakistan. We never told you it's for the Islamic world. It is our own deterrence. And exactly 24 hours before that, Mohammad Parkazin was doing a meeting saying that the Muslim countries should get together and we should fight the Jews. And it is believed that when Munir met Khamenei, he assured him that if push comes to shove, He will give us atomic weapons to be used against the Jews. That was the point number one. And point number two is, even if you look at an Iranian parliamentarian, he said in the Iranian parliament, we are a member of the Surah Council where we promised the Islamic bomb or the atom bomb. Let's get that atom bomb and teach Jews a lesson. So there was some commitment he did with Khamenei, he did with Baghdad. Exactly, Trump got him what he wanted, gave him something, whatever he wanted, and he backed off. He sold the interests of Iran and the commitment of Ummah to the Trump's interest.
Okay.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.